really see us so much as I share my screen. Okay. Just make sure. Okay. Pretty darn sure I'm recording. Okay, so here we go. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm always really excited to give this high school presentation because, well, first of all, let me start. I'm Vanessa Hill. I'm the Gifted Education Coordinator for Amphitheater Public Schools. And I've been with the district for 23 years, and that's enough about me. What I'm here to talk to you about tonight are services that we offer for gifted learners in Amphitheater Public Schools. Oops, sorry. We'll just have to make sure we mute ourselves at all 3 high schools. And the unique thing about AmpFi is that we right now, and I can say this with great confidence, are the only school district in Southern Arizona that provides gifted services for high school students, where most school districts, they rely on honors and AP courses to meet the needs of their gifted learners. And research shows that that actually doesn't meet their needs entirely. And for some kids, an AP class or a traditional honors class is not the correct placement. And so just a brief bit of background about why we created this class. So here in our district, we have a lot of students who qualify for gifted services on a visual spatial reasoning ability test, or a nonverbal test. And so they might have great spatial reasoning ability, but they may struggle with reading or writing. And just so you know, regardless of how your child qualifies for gifted services, whether it's verbally, quantitatively, or non-verbally, that translates to general intelligence. And what we are noticing at the high school level is that some of our gifted learners were choosing on-level English, and that is not the best environment for them because they were not being cognitively challenged. They could handle the content, but they could not handle, they needed some skill building. So we're going to talk tonight about a class that we offer in high school, and it's called Reach Honors English. So just a broad overview to start, big picture. We offer Reach Honors English for grades 9, 10, and 11. At grades 11 and 12, you could be either an 11th grader or a 12th grader, and you can take an amazing class. And actually, you don't have to be gifted for this class, just so you know, but many of our gifted learners take this class their junior year. An honors seminar is all about getting ready for college and or career. And so what that looks like is helping you build a resume. You actually figure out what you might be interested in doing, and you find experts in the field and you interview them, and we help you write college entrance letters. It's an amazing program where kids learn a lot about themselves, and it helps them to maybe think about, what do I want to do in the future? And then Capstone is just for seniors. In order to take that class, you would have had to participate in seminar. And Capstone is modeled on the U of A Capstone Project. And so the Capstone Project is the students work on a project of their, desire, their interest, and they work on it all year and then present it. So basically what you're getting then is one-to-one college and career coaching. You get one-to-one student advocacy and one-to-one social emotional support. And so we're very proud in our district of offering these services for our gifted learners. So I'm going to talk to you real quick about Reach Honors English. And then I just want to talk to you also then about the traditional honors track and who that is, who that class is designed for, what type of learner. And then we can do some questions. If we have any, you might not. So we have an exclusive gifted curriculum at the Reach Honors English 9. And the thing I love most about it is that students engage in 2 quarters of film as literature, as text. And during this time, obviously, they're also engaging in some text, but they're really analyzing film. And this really lends itself well to that visual spatial giftedness. But all kids, if you think about this generation of learners, they're really into video, okay? I don't know if you know that or not. But they're into visuals and they're into film. So this class is just so beautiful. I love it. It's a weighted credit, you know, just like any traditional honors class. And I do want to let you know that it is rigorous in nature, right? It's honors, but it is in a environment where you're going to be supported by a gifted specialist. And so the beautiful thing about this class is it's taught by someone who has a gifted endorsement and is, and I'm going to tell you, all the high school Reach Honors English teachers are gifted themselves. So they get it, right? It's a student-centered environment, discussion-based, and we use a writing coach model where we're really going to do our best to help kids become better writers. And for those kids that are interested in university, we're going to help them, you know, beef up the skills, the writing skills that they need to be successful there. So that's what I'd love for you to know about that. And that is offered in 10th grade and 11th grade. And this is year 2. So last year, it's either year 2 or year 3, you guys. Goodness. No, I think it's, I'm sorry, I can't remember. But we, last year we started with 9 and 10. And then this year we brought in 11 because students wanted it. Our gifted learners were asking for it. And we're going to give them what they want. And so now, and I'll tell you, it is a very popular class. You know, 3 sections at CDO, 2 at Ironwood Ridge, and 1 at Ampi High. And if you think about the population of those 3 schools, it makes sense. And so then when we think about your 8th grader as a rising 9th grader, we do recommend that they choose either Honors English or Reach Honors English. The traditional Honors English track is for those gifted learners that might be A, verbally gifted, B, voracious reader, love to read, love to write, are pretty strong writers, and are very independent. It's going to be for those kids that they don't need a lot of teacher feedback to get what they need. So as a gifted learner, truly, you can choose whatever class you want, but in order to be cognitively challenged and not bored, we do recommend either the traditional honors track or the Reach Honors English track. And the other aspect of Reach Honors English is that it is project-based. Many of the aspects of the class are project-based. So it's not just you're constantly writing a 5-paragraph essay. You are doing other things as well. And so, traditionally what we're seeing is that kids who take Reach Honors English in 9th grade, they move on and take it in 10th, they move on and take it in 11th. They really, really like it. And then as a rising 11th grader, again, you can then choose AP English, or you can choose Reach Honors English. And we have many of our identified gifted learners choose the Reach track, but they're welcome to choose AP if that's what they wish. And again, if you wanted to do on level, no one's going to know. Now, the beautiful thing about 12th grade is we do not offer Reach Honors English in grade 12 because of a dual enrollment English opportunity. For those kids that are interested in AP, they're welcome to do that, but dual enrollment English, and just in the future, there might be a small fee associated with it because of whatever, the economy, but right now it's free. When you take dual enrollment English as a senior, you are getting 6 English credit hours. Now, the grade does not transfer, but those credit hours are complete. Unlike an AP English class, where when you pay to take the AP test and you get the score that's high enough, you'll get 3 credit hours. And some universities are accepting those as elective, not English. So this dual enrollment option is amazing for our kids in our district, and I love it. And so, again, and I apologize. So I'm sorry. This is what so we actually then take kids through a short lesson. This is a humanities presentation that your child saw in 8th grade humanities. I went out and visited all of the middle schools to talk to them about this program. And these are our teachers that teach it. And so I just wanted to make sure that parents heard what their students heard and understand the options. And as an identified gifted learner in Amphitheater Public Schools, your child, no matter what their English teacher recommends, has every right to take the Reach Honors English class if they so choose. And that's really all I wanted to share. So, and if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to field questions right now. If you feel like you have all the information you need, then I invite you to enjoy the rest of your evening, friends. And then if you have a newly identified 8th grader, they're just identified this year, please join us for our Reach Information Night, where I'll talk to you more about what does it mean to be gifted, what kind of just all the things. It's a beautiful presentation. That's going to be 1 week from tonight. And again, if you go on the Reach website, I have a lot of recorded videos about giftedness, and I'll post that one as well. So anyway, I successfully recorded it. I'm so proud of myself for remembering. And if anyone has any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa, so much for being here. Oh, thank you for, okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, they do, Jay. The exact same steps. Now, oh, I'm sorry, Amphi. Okay, so really quick, Jay, and I love that last name, Engelbear. That is so cool. At Amphi High, there is a program called Cambridge, and students we encourage gifted kids to either do Cambridge English or Reach Honors English. And so at Amphi High, they do have a different program called Cambridge. And so students can go that route if they so choose. Jay, let me know if that answered your question or not. If anyone else has thank you guys. Thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. And if you have any other questions, and also you can email me, vhill@amphi.com. Okay, great, Jay, great. And next week, Nicole, I'll send out a reminder email to all the identified gifted families in the district. It's the same Zoom link, just so you know. And it's Thursday, June 30th from 6:30 to 7:30. Okay. Do they need to retake? Absolutely not. They never have to retest in high school. They never have to retest again. Once you're identified gifted in Amphi and you stay in Amphi, you're identified gifted your entire educational career. Jackie, great question. I hope that, let me know if you need any other. Oh, I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, great, Jackie. I'm happy I answered it. Oh, it's me, Maddie D. That is so cute. All right, guys, any other questions? All right. Well, thank you again so much for being here. It's lovely to see you all, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful evening. Bye. Bye, little sweeties.